Hi, I'm Gayle Berry and I am an expert on baby massage and baby yoga, and I'm the founder of Blossom & Berry, and I'm making this video to help you if you have a baby that is communicating a lot through crying and you want to be able to be present for your baby, to calm and support and nurture your baby, and you also want to feel calm and centered and grounded yourself. So I'm going to share in this video a little bit about why babies cry, and also how we can be there for them and also be there for ourselves, because it can be a difficult experience to see or witness your baby crying, particularly if they suffer from colic and reflux. And I'm also going to show you a powerful settling technique which uses the power of your body and connection to help to calm and soothe baby. So let's just start by saying that when babies are born, they are experiencing the world through us. So it's very important for you to look after yourself. At Blossom & Berry, we talk about love creates love. When, as a parent, you love, nurture and celebrate yourself, you have a greater capacity to love, nurture and celebrate your baby, which means that your baby knows that the world is a loving, nurturing and supportive place. So everything starts with you. And even if you are finding a little bit difficult, if you have a baby that cries a lot, to kind of cope or process the emotions that are coming up within you, you have all of the answers. You are the expert of your baby and you know how to intuitively calm and soothe baby, even if it feels like sometimes you don't. Because what can happen is that when babies cry, we can go into our heads and start creating stories or fears or anxieties around why our babies are crying, or are we not doing what we should be doing for our babies. We can have expectations of how much our babies should cry, or when they should cry, or why they should cry. So we do a lot of analysing of babies and trying to fix babies from our headspace, rather than coming into our heart space and simply witnessing babies in that state of being. So the reason why babies cry is because crying is a way of communicating needs. So actually a baby that is crying is simply a baby that's trying to talk to you, to connect with you and have their needs met, which means that your baby's reaching out to you to receive. And it's through responding to your baby's cries that you build up trust and safety, which is the foundation of mental health, bonding and attachment. So the greatest gift that you can give to your baby at any time is to respond to your baby's cries, because in this way your baby knows they are not alone. They are connected to you, and you as their parent or carer can regulate your baby's response to their environment through your presence, through your body, through your breath, through your touch, through everything that you are innately given as one human to help support and nurture another. So you don't need anything outside of yourself except the ability to trust and tune into your instincts and be present for your baby. And this is such an incredible gift, and it's the gift that keeps on giving, because once you establish this beautiful relationship and you can communicate with your baby and understand your baby's needs and read your baby's cues, everything becomes so much easier, and you'll find your relationship opening up and you will have more confidence as a parent or a carer. So it's all there for you. Now also, in this culture in the UK, there is some kind of sort of narrative around crying being bad. Like if a baby's a good baby, they don't cry very much. If they're a difficult baby, it's because they cry all of the time. This is just simply not true. Babies all are completely different. They have a different way of expressing themselves. Some babies use crying to express a physical need, like they're hungry or they're cold or in pain or they're wet. And some babies are going to use crying to express a physical need, sorry, an emotional need, such as they're lonely, or they're frightened, or they have anxiety, or they've been scared, or any of those emotions. And all babies have emotions. This is what we must acknowledge as parents and carers, that babies are exactly the same as adults. They feel everything. In fact, their felt senses are much more heightened than adults, because babies are always in the present moment. They're always experiencing everything now in the body. So babies don't wait to express how they feel. They simply do it. They don't need permission. So when we honor the cries of babies, when we really lean in and listen to what babies are telling us at different moments for different reasons, this is when babies know that they are truly seen and heard. They are accepted and they belong. And it also helps them to realize that they are sovereign beings who, when they reach out and express themselves, they are honored. Okay, they're not dismissed. We don't try to fix babies. We don't try to turn the volume down on what babies are saying. We hear them and we hold space for them. And this is such a beautiful gift to share. Now, alongside crying, there's also all the small verbal cues that babies make, like all the vocalization, eye contact, hand gestures, body gestures, breathing, belly breathing. All of these things, as we get to know our babies, they almost become like our early signs of how to respond to babies' needs before they get to cry. So the more in tune you are with your baby, the more you can anticipate what your baby needs, and the more you can be there for your baby, so the less your baby might need to express themselves through crying. But crying, as I said, it is not a case of something being good or bad. It is simply an expression of how you feel. And imagine if we were all, as adults, simply allowed to express how we feel with no judgment, no shame, no blame, and with complete compassion and kindness for the fact that you are experiencing something that you need some help to regulate your emotions with. Imagine how that would feel. And with adults, if we ever saw an adult crying, we would never judge them or think what's wrong with you, or ask them a lot of questions about their physical well-being. We would simply be present for them and hold them and talk to them and listen to them, and hopefully hold space for them as well. So why we don't do this with babies, I don't know, because babies are learning about the world through their interaction with us. So let's make it as loving and as kind and as compassionate experience as possible. 100% love for babies. Why would we give anything less? 100% compassion, 100% kindness, 100% listening, 100% tuning in, 100% presence. This is the gift. So this is how we can help babies know that we're there. This is how perhaps we can read babies' cues to be there for them before their crying might accelerate to the point that they become really overwhelmed and their nervous system becomes overwhelmed, and it's quite difficult to calm babies down and to regulate their nervous system once it's been truly activated and all the stress hormones are going around in the body. We can kind of anticipate that happening. And for us as parents and carers, it can feel difficult to witness your baby, especially in a state, for example, if they have colic or reflux of pain or suffering or overwhelm or overstimulation. You may feel helpless, as if you don't know what to do. Well, the good news is that it's not about doing, it's just about the being. So babies love to be held, because when they're in the womb, they experience containment. They are in what I call the love bubble. And in this space, they experience unconditional love. They experience oneness with you. They experience calm, peace, serenity. All of their needs are met. They are rocked, they are massaged, they are lullabied to sleep with the sound of your heartbeat and the sound of your voice. This is a complete bubble of love. And so when babies are born, they come out into the world, which is overstimulating, overwhelming. And so physical connection just being with your baby is all that is required to help to bring them back to that state of peace and of balance. Okay, so for you that might mean that you need to just step away for a short period of time to be able to regulate your own emotions. What's coming up for you when your baby cries? Is it triggering something within you, how you've been parented, or a judgment that you have about babies that are crying, or advice that someone's given you about babies that cry, or things that you've seen on the internet about babies that cry? What stories are going on in your head that are making this feel overwhelming? When we connect to our heart space and think to ourselves, what is the most loving, kind, compassionate thing I can do for myself and my baby right now in this situation? And then you act upon that, you know that you're always doing the best that you can possibly do in any given situation. Because we don't know why babies cry, and we can't fix babies, and we can't fix ourselves. We can only be present with ourselves and our babies in any given moment. So it's really important to take that time, of self-care for yourself, because as I said at the beginning, love creates love. When you calm and settle yourself, you're more available to help to calm and settle your baby. So it's really important that you honour what is coming up for you. And then you can use very simple techniques to help to calm your baby. So physical connection of any kind, holding your baby, putting a blanket around your baby and just creating that containment. You can dim the lights, you can hold baby to any kind of skin to skin to your chest. You can unbutton your shirt and do full skin to skin. You can use your breath to regulate your baby's breath. You can use gentle movements to recreate those movements from the womb that calm and soothe baby. You can put on some music that calms and soothes you. You can go outside into nature, because nature offers us a way to soothe and calm the nervous system. It's just part of who we are. So it's very, very beautiful way to balance and regulate what's going on in our emotions. So you can go out for a walk with your baby, you can just stand outside in nature for a little while and just breathe in all of the benefits of just coming back into the heart space and out of our heads. So there are so many different things that you can do. Now, I just want to show you one technique that I use with my children that I found really beneficial to help to soothe and calm particularly colicky babies, and this is called Tiger in the Tree. So I'm using my doll here to demonstrate. We are going to put one hand on the tummy, which creates a little bit of pressure if baby's got any trapped wind, or constipated or tummy pains, just like we would rub our tummy or put a little bit of hot water bottle on our tummy if we had a tummy ache. This is what it does there. Because we've got baby here in the crook of our arm, it creates containment. This is what we were saying before, similar to what baby experiences in the womb. There's lots of contact points physically for baby, so baby knows that they are safe and secure because they are physically connected to you. And physical connection also produces oxytocin, which is the relaxation hormone that helps to bring the body back into balance, lower the heart rate, deepen our breathing rate, help to activate our digestion, help to bring about rest and digest. So it's really, really powerful to do. We pop the other hand in between the legs and over this front hand, and then we can very gently bounce baby or move from side to side, recreating those movements of the womb. And if you have one hand and you feel safe to do this, if you're sitting down, you could also do some gentle patting as well. So what we're doing here is we're recreating what I call the love bubble. So what the essential ingredients of safety for baby: containment, breath, rhythm, movement, presence. All of these things help to reset baby's nervous system. You are co-regulating your baby's nervous system because your baby is not able to do that right now. So when you do this, it will also help to regulate your nervous system. So you're bringing both you and your baby into a different state of being. You are co-regulating together, and your bodies are working in synergy to bring back calm, to release the oxytocin that's going to help to relax you and to bring down those levels of stress hormones. Now, it's not going to be an instant response. You might have to move around, take a little bit of time, really get super present, allow that tension to drop out of the body, have patience with baby, and just, understand that you are here to support and to regulate baby. They cannot help the emotions that they are experiencing, and they are reliant upon us to communicate that no matter what they're feeling in their bodies, they are safe, they are protected, they are secure, because this is how babies know that they are loved, and this is what helps to support baby's growth and development. So this is the beautiful tiger in the tree. I hope that you can find a place to try this out with your baby. Let us know how you get on. But most of all, just be aware that parenting is a continual practice. It is a journey. It is an experience. There is no right or wrong way to do anything. When we suspend judgment of ourselves and our babies, when we stop trying to fix ourselves and our babies, when we have no expectation of ourselves and our babies, we create space to simply be, to witness, and to enjoy the beautiful moment that you are sharing with your baby. And know that this soon shall pass, and that this is part of the beautiful experience of life together. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has, come over and follow us on blossomandberry.com, tag and share this with any parent or carer who might need to hear this right now. And there's lots of other resources on baby massage and nurturing touch on our website to help you out too. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love today. Bye-bye.